Let's get on it then, innit, lads? Man got the strap. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Living Life Fast, and today is the second biggest transformation going on with the Civic. Obviously, we've got Dapper. For anyone that's new, this is like both of our builds, straight down the middle. Banker Dapper, yeah, Banker Ricky. I've been daily driving it for the last couple of months, and I thought, you know, it's time for a bit of loving. This is what these parts are down here. You would have seen the thumbnail, you would have seen the title. Big, big transformation. I love power, but it's about putting the power down, yeah? We're gonna jump on the motorway in a sec. You remember Dean, slowest GTTDI in the country. He's gonna be carrying out this transformation, so let's get on it. If your head could unscrew, I would 100% leave it somewhere.
You can't get me on here lifting boxes.
Is there 4 wheels in here? Man's been at the gym, innit? I swear to God, I'm like, time to free the power. Ask my cameraman how strong I am.
You want to put it in the back seat? Go on, put it in the back seat.
Listen, you see this year, someone's getting smashed.
I thought this year, we're going clear. You get to see the nitty gritty behind the scenes.
All the hard work that goes on at Living
See
Life
how he's
Fast.
struggling, picking it up.
Man ain't struggling, this is nothing.
We got in this box today.
I told you, transformation, I'm telling you, bro, I'm gassed. They don't actually look as much as it did. BC Racing coilovers, these are the track/road versions. You know, we could have went a bit more hardcore, but this is gonna be mainly a road car. We never know in the future. We have PBS pads, Padgett discs. We've already got this set up on the Civic, by the way, but where the car sat around for a year, I just thought, you know what, we've got to replace all these parts.
Groove discs there, I think.
We got
What it is, we don't really know what we're doing.
We got the white spinny thing.
We've also got a stage 4 clutch, so some of you that have seen the Mexico racing, the clutch started to slip. We just thought, okay, we're going to upgrade the clutch. We've also got some other suspension parts here.
You're not talking about the diff, didn't you say no?
Yeah, M Factory race pack diff. So there's 2 versions. This is top of the range, a bit more aggressive. So I don't know, on the road it might be a bit more. It might snatch around a bit, but yeah, we need the power to be put down. I mean, even before you lot see, I was just, bro, everyone was getting slapped up. Let's get on it then, innit, lads? Man got the straps. Bro, we're about to start drilling.
Drilling, it's not drilling.
So we're going to show me how to start this.
Keep pressing alternatively, like left, right button. Look, very clean setup this. K&N air filter. We've got a 3-inch intercooler up front. We've got 1000cc gram injectors. Running a K-Pro V4 ECU. It's been mapped by LivingLifeFast as well. It's running about 13-14 PSI, roughly 400 horsepower. Dude, what we saying, guys? What's step 1, mate?
Step 1.
Come on, do, son. So basically, this guy claims to be the sickest mechanic in Bournemouth. Guys, I'm thinking hard race. That's gonna go right there. What do you reckon?
Yeah, needs to.
Nah, it's not, bro. We don't do stickers.
So obviously, we're changing the rear bushes. It's
Like-
WD, yeah?
He likes getting the nuts.
Snaps, you need some of them in your knees, mate. Your knees are rusty, cuz.
Well, you want to do the other side as well. So then you know what you're doing on this side. Get the same on the other side.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah, so he's going right. No, stop. You're going the wrong way.
I am going wrong way.
Nearly forgot to mention, the sponsor of today's video is ID-Workz. So these guys are the ones who have blessed me with these parts. They've done me an awesome discount. If you need anything Civic-wise, not even just Civic, like most brands, they do supply parts. But let me tell you, the best prices in the game. ID-Workz, check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. Yeah, as I say, this is just the beginning for the Civic. This is transformation number 2. We've turbocharged it. Transformation number 2 is handling, putting the power down, and you have to get ready for number 3, yeah? We're back in Bournemouth with man like Beans and Paddy. Before we get into it, lads, yeah? This guy just won a car. We're not going to mention the company, you know. But, genuinely, he just won a car. Look at this, he's won a Mark 7 GTD.
£25 a ticket, I bought 3 tickets.
Box of beans and
Yeah,
that,
man,
yeah?
that box of beans.
Oh
and
shit,
that.
yeah, guys, you know what, before we do get into it, there's a big scrap going down very soon, yeah? Alright, so we've got the Civic. It's looking exactly the same right now, apart from looks a bit cleaner.
It's a 1-stage machine polish, so it's, you know, it's not going to take everything massive out. It
Yeah.
just, you know, freshens it up.
You know what, first thing I'm noticing, guys, is we've got our lightweight wheels, so 17-inch rotor force alloys, 8J all round. Yes, we've got the Michelin tyres on. Bro, we've got a nice tall tyre on here, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got the nice 225, 45, 17 Michelin PS4s on there. We start from the engine. Obviously, we've got the clutch, 3-piece racing clutch put in there. We had to change the slave, re-bleed it up. That's the start. We had to drop the subframe, do all that. We've done the track rod ends. We've done the front suspension and the rear suspension. We've done the front BC Racing pads and discs, like Ricky said. On the rear, it's got the pads and the Padgett discs. On the back, we've got the camber adjustment. We've got engine oil, gearbox oil, Miller's engine oil, and Honda gearbox oil put in there. Here's your caliper, look. I mean, obviously, I can't even slide it out.
I've genuinely crashed this car
rusty,
a few times.
And literally, this caliper was seized on the passenger side. This is your rear caliper.
This is how we roll. Well. This is how we do it. You know,
just stuck. I mean, obviously, we've re-greased all the sliders as well, so all the brakes are working properly, re-bled it up.
Is this the signs of a neglected Civic, did you say? Or?
Definitely a bit neglected, yeah. There was like half a litre of engine oil in it. The only reason this engine has survived is the baffle sump has kept the oil up to the top of the engine. Otherwise this engine would have, I don't know how you made it.
I genuinely cannot wait to jump in this car. It's got to be a transformation, man. Honestly, just lightweight wheels of the car can transform the way a car feels on its feet. Paired up with coilovers and LSD, bro, I can't wait to drive it, man.
We said we was going to do it in a couple of days, which I would have liked to have got it done in a couple of days, but book time on the gearbox, don't hold me to it. We've checked just to make sure we don't get called out, but I'm pretty sure it's about 8 hours to get the box out, get the subframe out, get everything dropped out and get it all back together. Now, that's book time on a normal Civic. This is a Civic Type R Turbo, meaning you've got all your intercooler pipe work, you've got all your boost vacuum system, and you've got stuff here which never come as standard, so it was a lot harder for me to take it apart, work around somebody else's job. The guys who built it perfectly. I managed to work around and stuff, it added a couple of hours, but everything came apart nicely, went back together nicely, and you know, it's all running smoothly again.
What are we saying face off?
Listen, I heard that these two are having a fight.
Hold it down, get back.
No, he's meant to be having a fight on the 19th. Joe has taken up the challenge. You want to scrap, right?
Well, to be honest, like, I haven't had much training, but it ain't gonna be too hard, really, is it?
You've had a couple straighteners on the beach.
Yeah. I'm on this thing, ain't I?
Obviously my fighter pulled out. It'll be good if Joe pulls in and comes into it. As soon as we leave here, we'll go get some pictures, go get the face-off pictures if you're actually on it. We're going to leave it, and you'll hear more about it on the 19th at Bournemouth Bick.
Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice, everyone's on this boxing thing now. Jesus, go on, Daps. Body weight. Come on, do chin-ups, bro. So guys, we're going to set off in a sec. Quickly go and get an alignment done on the vehicle. Dean, you got someone local we're going to use?
Yeah, we're going to use Queen's Park Garage. Go get the car straightened up, get it back on the road, get you driving straight. We've done a lot of suspension work. We need to make sure the wheels are tracked right first before you can set you out.
Have you taken it for a small drive?
Taking it for a small drive, obviously we tested a few things. Just make sure there's no knocks, bumps and everything's straight. So other than the suspension and the tracking, we're all good to go.
Any final words, Big F?
She's fast.
Yeah, full tank, full of gasoline. Yeah. We on grease like Vaseline. Yeah. Twin turbo, that's tag team. Drag race, no drag queen. Straight fuel injection, that's max speed, no vaccine. Fast lane, always swerve. Mine out for the curb.
This is Sean, we're at Queen's Park Garage in Bournemouth. Hi. We've just bought your car to be aligned.
How you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
Good, nice to meet you. We are Queen's Park Garage and we specialise in servicing and wheel alignment and MOTs.
Okay.
We've run into a couple of headaches. There's a possibility of a bent lower arm or a hub carrier, something along those lines, possibly from previous accident damage.
Could that have been on the way here, do you reckon? Nah, joking.
Wouldn't put it past them. What I've done is I've set it up as best as we can, as straight as possible, so the wheels are pointing forwards, but the front right camber isn't quite correct.
Okay.
So I've had to adjust the camber back out of spec to get the front wheels to point forwards, because that's more important than the camber being correct. You may find it as very understeer around left-hand bends.
Calvin, if you're watching, come with you. Nah, I'm joking. Could drive a bit better than it was initially when it came in, or?
Yes, gone for a fast road setup for the vehicle.
Nice.
Obviously, I couldn't achieve that fully because of the front camber issue.
Yeah. Beans, bro. What did you do, man? Alright, guys, I've not hit this car once, by the way. Have I hit a wheel? I mean, I've done a track there in it. No, I've not. You hit Daps?
No,
we don't hit cars. We don't crash. Tell the camera what you done.
What did I do?
You crashed it on the way.
Man, do you know what it is?
This guy crashed it 100%.
Steer, man.
Oh wow, the gearbox feels a lot tighter, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Feels like we've got like a short shift.
Oh, yeah, short shift. It feels lovely.
Yeah, man, the clutch feels nice, boy. We're going left.
Says that, yeah, left on the left again, yeah.
Wow, this feels different, man. Wow, guys, the clutch feels really bitey. Fresh gearbox oil. We're getting a bit of rub there, though, aren't we? We've got some big lads in the car, Nat. Big 19 kilo, big
110 you are, isn't it?
100 key F.
Me out of that Daps.
You know what, honestly, the clutch feels so precise. Like, we need to light on it, Daps, because...
Okay.
You get me, G? We're driving back in the dark and that. What I've noticed is when you like start modifying the car, you start to lose a bit of the speed. So because this car's going to be more capable, like it's going to be better at putting the traction down, it's probably going to feel slower. We're going right, aren't we?
3 man up as well.
3 man D. Still a little overwhelming, isn't it? Sort of still jumped up a bit. What are you saying, Daps, bro? You're just bare quiet nowadays, you know that?
Yeah, I'm liking the car.
I'm nervous.
Nah, no nervous. I'm
not gonna lie, today's a bit of a fail. It's dark, we're sitting in traffic, it's 5:30, we've got a 2-hour drive home. I have no idea where I am, so we're not gonna be able to get like a proper proper first drive. I don't like to milk these videos out, but let's just save it for another video, yeah? Listen, let me tell you, this guy is the most scariest person in the car. If I ever got a video with him in the GTR, just know it's a viral video. I'm smart. Yeah, this guy is just... yeah, I think I will end it there, people. I will end it there. Yeah, get ready for the next video. We're going for a proper first drive, do your walk around and show you exactly what this car's really like to drive. Initially, as I say, noticing the gearbox feels good, feels a little tighter. Yeah, clutch feels a bit more bitey. Steering wise, I can't feel anything right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, like, these cars are good anyway. It does feel, I suppose, a little bit more flat, but look, we're driving, sitting in traffic, I'm doing 5 miles per hour. As always, if you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and see you next time. Oh shit, Joe's actually...
Joe's a big boy.
Joe's taller, yeah.
Do you enjoy breathing out? Does it make you feel big?
The shoulders are higher, isn't it?
Come on, make someone in the middle. Someone in the middle. Just you know what I'm saying? All 3 of them in tracks. How do you feel? Any final words for the 19th?
Good night.
Good night. Joe, any final words?
Smoked, fam.
Smoked. Smoke like tobacco.
Sick.
Cool.
Big up, Joe. Big up, beans.
Yo, bust a right or a left turn. Lamborghini make the heads turn. Enough fuel for the next journey. Man's wheel spinning, got the heads turning. Exhaust smoke like a fire burning. Just bought a bin, my man's buying German. Halfway I want, didn't buy a permit. Wanna join the team, then buy a jersey. Full tank full of gas lead. We on